Running a business can be rewarding and challenging in equal measure and come with plenty of highs and lows. It can be easy to make mistakes, and in some cases these errors can lead to the failure of a company. A lot of these mistakes are common among small businesses, but they can be easily avoided with the right knowledge and planning. In this video, we'll discuss 4 major mistakes that business owners often make and provide tips on how to avoid them. Welcome to Scaling for Success. We're all about helping businesses grow profitably, scale and move to the next level. If you're looking for consultancy and mentorship that really makes a difference, subscribe to our channel or visit the Scaling Management Consultant Group website, links in the description below. In today's video, we're discussing 4 costly mistakes that can kill your company. So, let's get started. Mistake number 1, not having a solid business plan. One of the most common mistakes we see among small business owners is starting a business without a clear business plan. A business plan is a roadmap for your company's future, outlining your goals, strategies, and financial projections. It's essential for any business, whether you're just starting out or you've been in business for years. Without a business plan, you'll be flying blind and making decisions based on gut feelings instead of data. This can lead to poor decision making, a complete lack of direction, and ultimately, failure. Creating a business plan might seem like a pretty daunting task, but it really doesn't have to be. There are plenty of guides and templates online to help you out, but here's the basics. You need to start by researching your target market and identifying who your target audience is, and what they want from your company. This will help you understand the needs and wants of your customers, and create a plan that addresses those needs with the products and services you offer them. Next, set specific and measurable goals for your business that you can keep track of to make sure things are staying on track. This might include increasing revenue, expanding your customer base, or launching a new product or service to keep things moving forwards. Once you've set your goals, it's time to develop the strategies you plan to execute to achieve them. This can include marketing and advertising campaigns, partnerships with other businesses, or investing in new technology or equipment that make it possible to hit those targets you set. Make sure to think about the costs associated with these and develop a budget that will guide your spending and keep things from spiraling out of control. Finally, create financial projections that outline your expected income and expenses for the next few years. This will help you identify potential challenges and make adjustments to your plan as needed as you proceed. Remember, a business plan is not a set-in-stone document, it's a living document that should be updated regularly as your business grows and changes. As the COVID-19 pandemic taught us, the whole world can change almost overnight, and it's vital to have a flexible plan that can change if the worst has happened and your market completely changes. Mistake number 2, not having enough working capital. If you can't keep the lights on, or pay your staff, you're already on the verge of failure, so you need to make sure you have your working capital in hand. Working capital is the money you need to cover your day-to-day expenses, such as payroll, rent, and inventory. Many small businesses run into financial trouble because they don't have enough money to cover their expenses. This can lead to late payments, missed opportunities, and can result in a business failing in some cases. To avoid this from happening, it's important to have enough money set aside to cover at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. This will give you a cushion to fall back on in case of an emergency or unexpected expenses that come up from time to time, like a manufacturing issue, a customer having to stop regular orders, cost increases or regulatory changes that cause a business's financial situation to change. It's also important to keep an eye on your cash flow more generally. This will help you identify potential issues early on so you can make the necessary adjustments to your spending as needed. Another way to make sure you have enough working capital is to spread out your funding sources. This could include taking out a loan, getting another line of credit, or seeking out investment from external parties. It's also a great idea to look into government grants and programs that might be available to you that can provide funding for small businesses. Remember, having enough working capital is essential to the success of your business. If you don't have enough money to cover the outgoings, you're operating at a loss before you even start. Make sure you set aside money for unexpected expenses and keep a close eye on your cash flow. This will help you stay on top of your finances and avoid financial trouble that could spell disaster for your businesses. Mistake number 3, not having the right team in place. Your team is the backbone of your company, and having the right people in the right roles is crucial to your success. Hiring the wrong people can lead to poor productivity, high turnover, and can spell the end for your business if you get it wrong. So, how can you avoid this? When hiring, make sure to look for people who are a good fit for your company culture and who have the skills and experience needed to do their jobs well. There's no point in hiring someone that's experienced and has the right skills for the job if they just don't fit in with your team, your business and all the things you stand for. It's also important to conduct thorough background checks and reference checks to ensure that the candidates you're considering are qualified and trustworthy. If you employ someone that seems perfect for the role but ends up leaving, or doing something that results in them getting fired, a few months later, then you're back to square one, and all the time and resources spent to bring them in and train them is wasted. Once you've hired the right team, it's important to provide them with the tools and resources they need to succeed. This could include training programs, performance evaluations, and opportunities for advancement. It's also important to create a positive and supportive work environment that fosters collaboration and creativity. If you don't keep your workforce engaged and happy working for you, you will have higher turnover of staff and your recruitment costs will be higher. Remember, your team is the heart of your business. By hiring the right people and providing them with the tools and resources they need to succeed, you'll be able to create a strong and efficient team that will help your business thrive. Mistake number 4, not keeping an eye on your finances. Many small business owners get so caught up in running their business that they forget to keep track of their finances. This can lead to financial trouble down the road. Without proper financial management, businesses can overspend, miss out on tax deductions, and even go bankrupt. To avoid this mistake, you have to make sure you keep detailed financial records and review them regularly. This will help you stay on top of your expenses and make sure your business is profitable. It's also important to have a clear understanding of your cash flow and to create a budget that guides your spending. Don't stick your head in the sand, no matter how overwhelming this may feel in the beginning. One thing that many business owners lose track of is budgets for things like marketing and advertising. This is something that's essential to having a successful company, but often gets overlooked in the initial planning and budgeting. So make sure you take this into account so that you don't have any nasty surprises when you look back at your spending for the quarter. Another way to keep on top of your finances is to hire a professional accountant or financial advisor. They can help you navigate the complex world of taxes, accounting, and financial planning. They can also provide you with valuable insights and advice that will help you make informed financial decisions. Taking the pressure off doing this yourself will also make it easier to manage and understand. As scary as it seems, this is one of the most important things when running a business. How can you follow a business plan, stick in budgets, and continue the growth of your company if you don't have one fixed on your finances? Losing track of this even for a short time can spell disaster, so try to regularly check in with incomings and outgoings, and make adjustments to your budgets and operational targets if you need to balance the books. In conclusion, these are 4 costly mistakes that can kill your company. Remember to have a solid business plan, enough working capital, the right team in place, and to keep an eye on your finances. By avoiding these mistakes, you'll be able to focus on growing your business and achieving your goals. Remember, knowledge is power, and by being aware of these common mistakes, you'll be able to avoid them and ensure the success of your business. That's all we have time for in today's video, 4 costly mistakes that can kill your company.
Like this video if you found it helpful. And for more content just like this, subscribe to our channel or visit the Scaling Management Consultant Group website at scalinggrp.com or our new website at scalingresources.com.